What up, gamers? Spencer here, and welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. So, I just logged back in and I saw this where we can draw Big Boo badges and compete for a share of 4 million polychromes. I forgot if this event was a thing, like when they showed it back in the I guess the update showcase. But yeah, I want to do it right now, man. I mean, come on, that's a share of polychromes, man. Like, why not? First time free? Oh shoot, did I miss out? 14th, 15th? I am playing this on the 16th when I'm gonna upload this video. My bad. Oh well, I'll just draw once. There we go. And scored an extra 1 bonus share. Okay, well there you go. I wish I got here earlier. I didn't realize this was gonna be a thing. And I'll go ahead and just get that. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't able to really play this on time, I guess. Alright. Anyways, I believe that's pretty much everything here. And today's reward too, we can get polychromes from just like that. Okay. Did not know that. But yeah, I'm just getting back into the game. Like last week I was a bit busy. Anyways, here we go. Let's go and continue. I guess let me just mark the quests. The main quest. Not that trust VIP one. There we go. Alright. And pretty much it's, gonna be her. Alright, let's go hear what Cecilia has to say.
Managers, there's something I'd like to ask of you both.
There's no need to be polite, Miss Cecilia. Just tell us what you need. Belle and I would be happy to help.
Right. But honestly, Wise and I don't really know much about music.
You two are being too humble. But what I want to talk about actually has nothing to do with music.
Oh, is it about proxy stuff?
It's about the wishing sprite Arya mentioned earlier. It seems to be some kind of a strange, intelligent entity. Ever since I met Angels of Delusion, Arya has often asked it for advice whenever something happens. Arya is very sincere and trusting by nature, so I worry she might put blind faith in that wishing sprite. But with the upcoming performance and some other matters, I haven't really been in a position to ask her about it.
When it comes to intelligent entities, Belle and I are pretty familiar with the territory. Just leave it to us. Another intelligent entity issue. Public security is investigating one too. What are the odds?
Great. Thank you so much. If you ever need anything, feel free to ask me for help.
Still mulling over Cecilia's words, you hear the notification from her phone. She takes one look at the message and frowns.
Sorry, I need to step away for a moment. I'll leave the wishing sprite to you two then. If you have other questions for me, we can talk later, all right?
Cecilia blinks. You only met her once, yet sometimes it feels as if she can see straight through people. So is she really that former superstar or not?
Wise, maybe you should ask the angels about the wishing sprite. You are great at heart-to-heart conversations. I can head back and discuss it with Fairy as well.
Belle, you just want to go home early and rot in bed after traveling all day. Fine, you can head back first.
And just like that, Belle heads off.
Oh, Arya's right over there. Wait, maybe I should be more indirect about this. Better check with Namgong and Suna first.
Okay, hold on, let me clear my throat. There we go. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of recording. Anyways, let's go talk with them.
What do we do? What do we do? Relax. If you get too nervous, then pretend everyone in the audience is like those spectators we borrowed last time to fill the frame during filming. You can't say that! Every Delulu is a precious listener to us! If you go off-key on stage because you're too nervous, it'll only make our precious Delulus even more disappointed. Oh, forget it. I'm going to ask Arya. I'm afraid asking Arya won't help you much. She never goes off-key. Time for a confidential Angels of Delusion meeting. If you're not part of the group yet, you're not allowed to sneak over and eavesdrop.
Sorry, I actually wanted to ask about the commission. Does Arya chat with the wishing sprite often?
Oh, that's what you mean. I thought you were here to sign up to join Angels of Delusion.
No.
Alright, Alright, I'll stop teasing you. Arya's connection with the Wishing Sprite... It goes back to when we were trainees at that agency, with Suna writing songs for us behind the scenes. Ever since then, whenever Arya ran into trouble, she would go to it for advice.
Oh, I remember. It was pretty reliable. Its advice always sounded a bit vague, but it did help Arya make several important decisions, like... I don't know, that's something only Arya herself can talk about.
I thought it was just the client's username. Now it sounds more like some kind of AI assistant. Have you ever asked it for advice?
Let me think. When was the last time the super confident, super amazing Nonggong ever humbly asked for advice? Or actually listened to someone else's opinion?
That would be when Miss Cecilia pointed out my pitch issues just now.
That one doesn't count!
Fine. I just find it a bit strange to ask some unfamiliar intelligent entity for advice on important matters. But Arya seems to get along really well with it. Miss Cecilia probably heard about that commission and worried Arya might trust the Wishing Sprite too blindly. So she asked you two to look into it, right?
Huh? No way. And then why wouldn't Miss Cecilia just ask Arya herself?
Because the two of them seem to be lacking mutual honesty. Unfortunately for the both of them, they forgot about Suna's virtue.
My virtue? I guess I am pretty honest.
Yup. If you ask me, I'd say that up to now, the Wishing Sprite has been a dependable guide for Arya. Like a friend who points her in the right direction.
But its taste in music is pretty mediocre.
Thanks once again for your honesty, Suna. If you're curious about the Wishing Sprite manager, you can ask Arya. She's always happy to tell people about that friend of hers. As for the commission, Arya and Suna may look small, but their teamwork is solid, and regular ethereals can't touch them. That's why I'm not worried.
I see. I think I get it now. Thanks for letting me know.
Okay.
I don't see Arya anywhere. Did she go upstairs?
Yeah, it's been a while since I, last recorded, so it's been like maybe a week. I don't remember much about this Wishing Sprite. I know that they had to go to a commission with Arya and Suna, I think. I kind of forgot all about this Wishing Sprite.
Audience. Performance. Gilded Carrot Day. This is really important for Angels of Delusion. But the stage and the audience area, they're so close. Manager! Sorry, I was spacing out thinking about the performance. You know, it's our first time standing right in front of a live audience. You wanted to talk to me? Is there anything I can help you with?
Oh, I just heard you mention a commission from the Wishing Sprite earlier, and I got a little curious. Hollows are dangerous places. Arya, are you sure this commission is legit?
Oh, so that's what you were worried about. I actually often, Suna, Nangong, and I often take on some simple hollow commissions.
So wait, she would maybe go alone?
Since our page didn't get many views, and our album only sold a few copies, we had to find other ways to earn dennies if we wanted to keep making music. And the Wishing Sprite's advice has always been reliable, so I'm sure we'll earn the commission fee smoothly this time as well.
I'm just wondering about, like... I don't know, it is a bit surprising, like, seeing that they just have issues with money. The thing is, they look like they have a lot of money, at least in my opinion. If they were to look this, like, fashionable, like all of them, like, they probably spend all the money just on clothing. Just on appearances.
Does it advise you a lot?
Yes, it does! The Wishing Sprite is a good friend, a gift new Eridu gave me. If you don't believe me, manager, listen to this.
On a lighthouse with nothing but the breeze, a lost contract girl once asked her Wishing Sprite.
Wishing Sprite. I've got a chance to let all of New Eridu hear my singing, but I can't reveal my name.
What do you want New Eridu to hear more? Your name or your voice?
Okay, so I don't really understand. I know that Arya has her, like, robot form, which I'm guessing she is right now with that. But then there's also, like, she's talking to the thing on the phone. Like, I was wondering if this Wishing Sprite was that robot form. Like maybe it's a separate character because I don't know much about this robot form of hers. Or if it's like some kind of like, like chat GPT type thing. Or like a Siri thing, like on your phone.
My voice, of course.
But you're seeing Arya's voice being all filtered here, like a speaker, like it'll be from a robot. I'm guessing the wishing sprite is on the actual phone here and not the the robot that we're seeing right now.
Then there's nothing to hesitate about.
In a quiet corner of a bustling plaza, a hesitant construct girl once asked her wishing sprite,
Wishing Sprite, Wishing Sprite. A girl invited me to join her group. But if I join, I'll have to do more than just sing.
so what was her wishes? I just want to see again. She has a chance to tell all of New Eridu her singing. Or let all of New Eridu hear her singing. But she can't reveal her name. Okay. Is she like a construct girl that just wants to be like, I don't know, is it because she's a robot? But yeah, I'm guessing she's like a robot, like that's her true form, and then her human form is like the onstage appearance.
There is no evidence that a song's impact is diminished by the performance that accompanies it.
Oh, you're right.
She sounds like a higher pitch fairy.
I want to give it a try with them. I know we can bring joyful delusions to everyone.
In a studio with only her left, a disappointed construct girl once asked her wishing sprite,
Wishing Sprite, Wishing Sprite. We've posted so many.
I just realized she's getting a bit more human now, right?
Feels like no one listens to our songs or notices our performances.
Like now she looks human.
Analysis. Online distribution is affected by many factors. Scans show your account's network environment is no different from the rest of New Eridu. And for now, there are no effective ways to optimize it.
Can I see it again? Okay, she's asking why there's like no one's noticing them.
Huh? I know that.
Hearing is a sensory channel that living beings cannot willingly shut off. And it depends only on the medium and the distance between the sound and the listener.
You mean go to the listeners in person and sing for them? But how can I? Like this. Alright. I'll try harder. And if that day really comes, will you come see my performance, Wishing Sprite?
Now here's the weird thing. I'm still kind of confused on like how the story here is being told, because if she's supposed to be in her human form right now, I thought maybe the voice would be more human, but it's still filtered. I don't know if we're just hearing the speaker on the phone. A long stretch of silence.
Maybe.
Arya played the only few recordings, and you finished listening to them in no time. Okay, I see. I'm just guessing that the pictures, they were just visuals of like what was being said at the time. Okay, I think I got it now.
So the wishing sprite actually is a gently guiding friend.
I wish I said the second one, where, it kind of sounds like, I think that was the option, right? As I said, it sounded like fairy in a way.
Though that tone feels strangely familiar. But an intelligent entity this kind and patient shouldn't be the one public security is after. Either way, still need to stay alert. The intelligence
I don't know, if
entity
it
that
sounds
can
like
drive
fairy.
constructs out of control might be exactly the type that's good at pretending to be harmless.
Like, it could be a thing that you need to look at.
But there's no evidence right now. Baseless suspicion would only cloud my judgment.
See? The Wishing Sprite really is a good, reliable friend. Every time I listen to it, I feel a little more confident.
That's kind of funny. I just realized now. So like, if she really is like a robot at its foundation, it's like just seeing a robot talk to a robot. Like, Like asking like a robot, like asking like Siri for some questions, or like in Alexa.
Right. It does sound pretty reliable. I'd probably trust it too. But you still need to be careful when you're doing the commission in the Hollow.
I know! Once I'm done with the commission, I'll focus fully on getting ready for Gilded Carrot Day. You'll come see us, right, Manager?
That's all we have on the Wishing Sprite for now. It's great Arya was upfront about everything, so I didn't end up going home empty-handed today. Better head back to talk with Belle. Okay. Let's go back. 404 entrance. Oh my, what the heck? I guess, you know, in a way it does make sense, since she's with Astra, yeah, right? And it's all about, like, idols. I'm hearing fireworks, too. It's already late. What's Evelyn doing here? Is Astra here, too? Should I go say hi? While hesitating, you suddenly hear a knock-knock notification sound from the phone. It is her. Wise, what are you doing lurking around the 404 entrance? You can already see Eve and my ride. What are you waiting for? Get over here. Well, I gotta be excited seeing a huge, star, right? Such a smooth talker, but I'm on a tight schedule here, so now it's not the time to mess around. Hurry over. I've got someone seriously impressive to introduce you to. I guarantee you're gonna be blown away. Really? I'll be right there. Or I'm shocked enough as it is. Okay. You see the fireworks? Oh wow. Is this part of the thing? Is today supposed to be something? It is the last day of like whatever I just did, that one event. I don't know if this is part of the story, or like if it's for the specific day. Like, is it you know, like the whole like Chinese New Year? Is it today? I'm guessing it's today. I don't know. Anyway. Good evening, Manager. Perfect timing. On the way over, Miss Yao was wondering if we'd run into you. Before you can react, the cool and striking bodyguard shoves you straight into the car. Such an intense sense of privacy protection.
Every time I come to 6th Street, I end up running into you, Wise. This must be fate.
Well, Cecilia's here.
Do you know each other?
I'm very close friends with Astra. But, Miss Cecilia, do you two know each other as well?
Sorry, as well doesn't quite apply here. I've known Miss Cecilia for a very, very long time. So long that back then, everyone called her by another name.
Astra.
Even Wise, who isn't really in the loop about these things, must have heard it back then.
I don't know if it's just me. It's just, you know, hearing the voices between Astra Yao and Cecilia, even Wise. It kind of sounds like Astra Yao is like talking into a tin can.
Cersei.
Like, did she always sound like this? I feel like her voice kind of sounds like it's, yeah, like I said, she's speaking into a tin can.
What? I did think Miss Cecilia looked a bit familiar, but no wonder there's been buzz on Internet lately about you making a comeback. But, I hope you don't mind me asking. Why did you retire back then?
You know what? From my experience, every time I bump into the manager, something interesting and wonderful happens.
Okay, now it sounds fine. Earlier it sounded like it was... Can I hear it again? I can play the voice, right? Like...
I've known Miss Cecilia for a very, very long time. So long that back then, everyone called her by another name. You know what? From my experience, every time I bump into the manager, something sorry as well doesn't quite apply here.
I don't know. It sounds clear now. I'm not sure.
The manager is a very reliable friend. He's the one who saved my performance last year on Gilded Carrot Day. Besides, he already knows the girls pretty well, right?
Yeah, it sounds a lot better now.
Maybe he's the one who can help you untangle this knot in your heart. Why not give it a shot?
But honestly, it's not really a knot in my heart. Just a coward running away from their problems. The reason I retired is simple. I could no longer perform my songs. Maybe it was the PTSD from the Hollow disaster. And when facing my audience, in the wake of such a catastrophic calamity, I found it so hard to trust that my voice could actually heal them. I'm sorry, I think I got a bit off track there.
I see. So what happened after that?
We found Arya. She stepped in as my vocal double and recorded for my last few shows.
I feel like sometimes I need to always go back because, like, I'm not, like, at my sharpest today. So it was due, like, to a PTSD from the Hollow disaster. And it was hard to, like, find her voice. And then Arya became her vocal double.
Anyway, without the Hollow disaster, none of it would have happened. But from the moment I made that decision, even if I still had a chance to be forgiven, that key is held only in Arya's hands. New Eridu does not need a disgraced singer who once used a vocal double, even if she was lucky enough not to be exposed. Nor does it need a coward who fled the stage, even if she was once praised far beyond what she deserved.
Well, if you ask me, instead of blaming yourself, you should be asking for her forgiveness. Now I have to go back and tell my dear friend that you rejected their invitation to the lighting ceremony. Am I hearing that right?
Yes.
All right then. I heard she's planning to approach that rising star Vesper as an alternative option.
Vesper.
It's just, she's an actor who's an intelligent construct, and there have been several incidents lately of intelligent constructs losing control and injuring people.
Intelligent construct citizens injuring people after going out of control? I've heard a few things that might be connected to a rogue intelligent entity, but I don't really know the details.
Whoa, so that's what's really going on. I knew you'd have all kinds of juicy gossip. No, since the victims from those incidents have more or less recovered, and public security doesn't want to cause a panic right before Gilded Carrot Day, none of this has attracted much attention, though I disagree with making any assumptions. As the host of the Yearlight ceremony, my friend is doing her best to rule out any possible risks. It's only natural for her to be cautious.
They wouldn't really take the singer off the program over such a vague reason, would they?
No, they wouldn't. After all, she's an extremely talented singer and an outstanding employee of Topps Entertainment. And you know how it is. These things always have to take the sponsor's opinion into account. All right, if you're not going to be there, there's no point stressing over it. It's getting late. Wise lives on this street. What about you, Cece? Should I take you home?
Wait. Manager, you'll keep this between us, right? Over the past few years, both my voice and appearance have changed a lot. Arya's wondered about it before, but I always brushed it off. I still haven't figured out how to tell her the truth, but no matter what, I want her to hear it from me.
Okay, I promise I won't tell Arya about this. And I believe that once you're ready, you'll tell her yourself. Oh, and about that wishing sprite you were worried about. I listened to what it said to Arya, and it does seem like a trustworthy friend. But I'll keep an eye on it.
Thank you, Wise. You really are dependable. No wonder Astra and the girls trust you so much.
Being escorted back to the video store by all three of them feels a bit excessive. The luxurious ride carrying a star-studded group was slowly through the narrow paths of 6th Street. Luckily, Evelyn's driving skills are flawless, and you reach your destination in no time. That poor limo really had to work for it. Did we really need a ride there? I could have just walked there. Alright, yeah. Got a ride for like... Feels like, what, like just a minute drive? Alright. Oh wait, who do I talk to? Oh, just head home and meet up with Belle. She's in here. Okay.
Wise, why are you back so late? It's almost time for the meetup with Jane. I thought Suna and the others had kidnapped you and turned you into 404 staff.
You left me to take care of everything alone, and now you're complaining that I'm slow? Seriously? But about the wishing sprite. Arya was actually very honest. I only took a little longer because I ran into Astra on my way back.
You ran into Astra?
You spend quite a bit of time recounting everything to Belle. Cecilia, Arya, the Wishing Sprites, Astra, and the Gilded Carrot Day lighting ceremony. As expected, she ends up wearing the same expression Fairy gets when she's processing a data overload.
I see. Looks like Cecilia and Arya will have to deal with that voice double incident on their own. But this wishing sprite, it almost sounds like...
You and Belle both turn a suspicious gaze toward Fairy.
like a certain intelligent assistant?
Affirmative.
What do you mean by affirmative?
Affirmative. Based on the speaking style and the conversation Master relayed, there is a decent probability that the Wishing Sprite is, in fact, an advanced intelligent data entity.
So, what you're saying is that powerful intelligent entities all talk like that, Fairy? Then, if the Wishing Sprite really is an advanced intelligent entity, do you have any relevant information or suspects worth looking into?
Even if you don't have anything for now, with your capabilities, it should be easy to look into, right?
Negative. As an AI assistant, I always abide by the law and strictly follow New Eridu Civil Code. I do not, and will not, condone the unauthorized acquisition of citizens' personal information or the invasion of their privacy in any form.
Okay. What was the question again? My bad. Like I said, I'm not that sharp today. I guess you can't look into it. I'm not sure if they mentioned it before. I'm just wondering. I kind of forgot like what counts as like. What do they call it again? Like the. What was it called again? An advanced intelligent entity. I'm just wondering what that. If that just means like, you know, like AI, just in general. Like, what do you call like I know, you know, they're called like those construct beings or citizens, but like just in general with like robot people, aren't they also like this as well? Or is it just like, is like Fairy like super smart about just being a robot? And also, like, if they're super smart, what do they still talk like? Their tone is like so robotic compared to like Billy and Jingyi.
That's quite an irrefutable privacy protection statement. If it hadn't come from Fairy, it might have sounded a little more convincing.
But yeah, I'm sure they, you know, explain it. It's just, I can't think of anything right now.
Yeah. Why don't you tell that to the HDD's previous firewall program? But as her master, I've decided to respect Fairy's choice.
All right then. As the assistant manager, I'll respect the manager's decision. But counting the highly intelligent data entity Fairy sensed in Lockspring before, plus the Wishing Sprite, and PubSec's suspect, there have been way too many incidents involving intelligent entities lately. Is there even a connection between them? Or should we wait for Jane to get here and hear her out before we start analyzing?
Speaking of which, Fairy is being unusually strict about the rules today. Could it be because a public security officer is visiting?
You hear something outside the door. Is Jane here? Oh, there she is.
Long time no see, managers. I already gave you the rundown over the phone. To spare you any surprises, the client asked me to stop by and introduce you to this friend.
What kind of friend could possibly surprise Belle?
Oh,
Wait!
what? Who's this? New character? Wait, what? It's a public security officer? I thought it was about to be like another idol. Looks nothing like Juyu and Qingyi or the others. And why did she come down from upstairs?
owners of this place?
What?
Let's get down to business, Cecilia.
Is she supposed to be like, I guess in the same, I guess, style as like Jane here? Because she's also part of part of them, but like she dresses up differently.
Huh? Oh!
The odd case specialist snaps out of her loops of spacing out and looking around and makes a phone call. Clearly, this new public security officer is a little scared of Jane, but from a tyrant's point of view, shouldn't the food chain between these two be the other way around?
Sir, someone here apparently can't understand your very straightforward commission request. And that someone isn't me.
Greetings, Phaethon. I trust that Miss Jane Doe has already brought both my commission and my inept subordinate to you.
Is this Seth's brother? I remember seeing like a guy with like, white long hair, from the back. I know they talked about like, having a new character, like in the officers. Well, I guess it would be what was her name again? Yeah, Cecilia. Oh, is she gonna be the new one? Not Seth's brother? Oh man. What if like Seth's brother is gonna be pretty much like, I guess someone like in the same role as I'm forgetting everyone's name, man. The brother of Yishun Guang. Yishuan, right? I think it's Yishuan.
Recently, there have been several incidents in the city where intelligent constructs have gone out of control and injured others. The culprit is suspected to be an unregistered illegal intelligent entity. A few days ago, an intelligent construct public security officer was taken over by viral code and delivered a criminal threat to me, declaring that this year will be an unprecedented lighting ceremony for New Eridu.
You think Qingyi was hacked? The intelligent construct public security officer could be her.
From what you've relayed, these incidents don't have a definite connection. Why did public security decide to merge them into one case? Good question. The construct citizens who lost control earlier had almost no connection to one another, but we discovered that while they were hijacked, they all displayed the same arrogant, mocking attitude, and their eyes showed an abnormal violet glow.
I'll keep that in mind, the violet.
If there are this many similarities among the victims, you've convinced me. But this villain persona the intelligent entity suspect is showing, isn't it a bit too stereotypical? Judging by its personality traits, that's true. But in terms of capability, its mobility far surpasses anything we've seen from past intelligent entities. After some complications, our tech team finally managed to track the suspect's whereabouts inside Lemnian Hollow. Given Wai-Fei's unusual circumstances, I need a proxy who understands both Lemnian Hollow and advanced intelligent entities. And you were the best fit. You've said quite a lot, yet we still don't know who you are. Your name and your title. Citizens should at least have the basic right to that information. And besides, that suspicious wishing sprite just recommended a Lemnian Hollow commission to Arya. And now we've received one too. Another strange coincidence. No matter how you look at it, something feels off.
Exactly. As proxies, we're used to the other side keeping things vague. But since the client is an honorable public official, that shouldn't be the case here, right?
According to regulations, I won't refuse a lawful request from a citizen. But for the sake of your sleep tonight, I suggest we discuss it when we meet. Gilded Carrot Day is just around the corner, and time is tight. I need you two to start the commission as soon as possible and help us locate or eliminate that intelligent entity. My subordinate will provide all necessary instructions and support. Thank you in advance for your cooperation in maintaining the city's order and assisting public security.
The mysterious client hangs up. The case is clear enough, yet the client remains enigmatic, and before you can ask Jane anything, the case specialist suddenly lets out a stifled scream.
17 whole lines! He said 17 whole lines, all coming out of my phone! I'm gonna have
What?
nightmares tonight.
The case specialist who had just been volunteered to offer the necessary instructions and support suddenly takes off running. Jane is left behind, and just like the client earlier, she takes a deep breath.
That officer's subordinates tend to be a bit unconventional in their style. I've passed along the commission. I have other duties to attend to. So, I'll leave you managers and the case specialist with my wishes for a smooth job and hopefully a pleasant partnership.
Jane takes her leave.
Wow, what's this? And what's that?
Watch out for the equipment in the room.
Jeez. Alright. Okay, I assume she's gonna be the next playable character. Yeah, you can see her in the tail, the new Eridu public security. Yeah, definitely she's part of the the officers. And she looks like she would be playable. So I'm guessing it's her. If she's gonna be playable, I'm not sure if I would get her. The thing is, I already like my characters with the PubSec guys because at least with all of them, they're in uniform.
A new case to solve?
Yeah, at least they got that blue and black they normally
Officer
have.
148, Juyuan, ready.
I kind of like their uniforms.
A mission? Take me along.
Yeah, I don't know if I would get her. Maybe if I get Jane Doe, I can maybe make a team with her. I like to make, you know, just a variety of teams and also like lore-friendly teams. But yeah, just having her, I feel like would not really fit in with like, you know, what I have right now.
Whoa.
Unless maybe I get Jane.
Is this whole house really just for the two of you?
Miss Public Security Officer? Is there something
Yeah,
wrong
since-
with our house? If
By the
you're
way-
concerned about the fire safety documents and the business license, we've always handled those on time.
Yeah, since we did like officers dress up like this, I know like Ching Yi is a bit like revealing, but like she's on a whole nother level here.
Public security officer? Where?
Oh wait, is she not? Okay, who is this person now? maybe she's not an actual officer. Because yeah, they wouldn't dress up like this.
Huh? Well, what I mean is, why are the two of you occupying 5 whole rooms on this street? And why are there so many screens? But with that many rooms, you really do need all these screens to keep an eye on everything.
I really don't know, like, I can't really get her character. I'm kind of confused. I'm like, what is her personality supposed to be?
This case specialist, what is going on with her? She doesn't seem aware at all that she's a public security officer.
Sorry about that, Miss Specialist. Are you staying because there's something else we should know?
Well, here's the thing. As the case specialist responsible for this commission, I must confirm your level of cooperation and offer guidance you need. So, now, go make the best bed in the house ready for me. If the commission gets delayed, you two unregistered proxies won't be able to handle the consequences.
You mean you're staying here tonight? It's completely baffling, yet somehow not surprising at all.
But our place can't really fit more people. We only have 2 bedrooms.
Please? I'm begging you. I actually grew up in the Outer Ring, drifting around most of my life. I've never even slept on a proper couch before.
Well, we got a couch right there.
I finally
That's
managed to find a job
hopefully
on
proper.
my own, only to be exploited by a terrifying evil boss, running around all day, and I don't even get time to eat a boiled egg. If even you two, the prince and princess of this grand estate, won't take me in, then I'll be left to sleep on the streets yet again.
Wait. Manager, say something!
You lock eyes with Belle in a fierce stare down, and just like always, you end up losing again. Soft, tidy, warm little bed. Farewell for tonight.
What do you want me to say? Well, since we're hosting a public security case specialist, Let's free up a bedroom and let her stay for tonight. Since Cecia's a girl, she should stay in your room. Belle, take my bedroom, and I'll make do in the workshop for the night.
That could work, I guess.
Thank you. You two kind souls.
So the room upstairs on the left is mine now? Then you two follow the plan we settled on and get some rest.
I just realized she
The
went upstairs.
specialist will now retire
Like, she
to
came
her
from-
own room.
Yeah, she went upstairs. Like, that's the first time we saw her, like, coming from the stairs of this building. Like, she just, like, explored around while we were, like, just inside this room. You swiftly catch Cecilia before she can sprint upstairs and arrange an early departure time with her for tomorrow. For now, you'll make do in the workshop for the night. It really has been a while. Why are these PubSec officers so strange? An aloof, enigmatic boss suddenly issues a commission, while their subordinate, who acts like some kind of drifter, insists on staying at an innocent civilian's place. This is like something from a movie. Cecilia is exceptionally suspicious. What if Jane's got the wrong person, Wise? No way. We just got off the phone. Yeah, true. Wait just a second here. How long has she been lurking upstairs before she announced herself? Yeah, that's what I thought. She even knows my room's on the left. That's like exactly what I thought. It's like she knows the room is on the left. Our home security equipment needs an upgrade. Never thought there'd come a day we'd be upgrading our home security systems because of PubSec. What if, like, that's her specialty though? Like, what if somehow she can, you know, bypass all that? Like, if we already do have, like, some security system. Still, it doesn't seem like she has any malicious intentions. It should be fine to let her stay tonight. I don't know. I do kind of like her. It's just I don't really understand her character. She's, like, a bit on the weirder side. I feel like she's been, like, the most weird. Like, I really don't know her personality, like what she's supposed to be. I feel like, you know, you can normally, you know, tell with her, like, she's a bit just weird in general. Like, yeah, I really don't know, like, what she's supposed to be all about. The Angels of Delusion just got a commission to head to Lemnian Hollow, and now Public Security is asking me to head there to investigate too. Is it really just a coincidence? Just imagine, if we ran into each other, that'd be kinda awkward. Typical. Your mind starts going crazy right when you're trying to sleep. But the Lemnian Hollow is huge. There's no way. Better get some sleep. Let's go sleep. Between all the traveling today and going back and forth with that case specialist, you're completely wiped. The second your head hits the cushion, you're out cold. Maybe it was because you were subconsciously thinking about the commission and Bill sleeping next door to the case specialist, but you wake up in a daze before the alarm even goes off. What's happening now, bro? More security going on? Oh, the alarm. My bad. Like an alarm clock. I thought it was like a home security alarm. It's still early. I should take this chance to wake Cecilia and head to Waifu Peninsula together. If I keep it down, I shouldn't wake Belle. Okay. I've never seen Belle's room, or like them being kind of close, like both like this. Why is the case specialist still inside? Is she not in a rush to head out? Knock gently. A suspicious commotion comes from inside. Cecilia quickly shuts the door behind her after coming out, even throwing her body against it in a pretty obvious attempt to block the view. Ahem. Good morning, my dear tenant. Huh? Just messing with ya. Why so serious? No need to try and look around me. The room is fine. I even tidied up a bit for your sister. Well, things are urgent, and Philum Heights is pretty far, I think. Let's head out now. Should we take an airship or drive? If we really need to, I can pilot an airship. Yeah, maybe not an airship. Yeah, airship brings back some bad memories. Yeah, when she mentioned that, like, nah. Let's just drive. Oh, what kind of memory? Wait, don't tell me. You couldn't afford a ticket, so you snuck on board and curled up under a seat. they find you quick and toss you out mid-flight. What are you talking about? You want to team up with the ghosts for this commission? Ghosts? Are they scary? I'm way tougher than any ghost. Besides, if you're the ghost, there's nothing to fear. But hey, to spare that fragile little heart of yours, we'll drive. If you keep this bizarre conversation going, we're gonna wake Belle. Let's just head out now. There's no such thing. After getting bossed around by a civil servant who can pilot an airship but forgot to bring her driver's license, you end up playing chauffeur and driving her all the way to Phalum Heights.
Whoa! This place! There's so much going on! Wow! It's my first time in Wi-Fi. Is it always this?
Probably not if you're talking about the whole like festive atmosphere. It's probably because of the that the Gilded Carrot Day.
It's usually lively here, and with Gilded Carrot Day coming up, it's even busier. But let's finish the Hollow Commission first and save the exploring for later.
No. No way. I'm not going to that place. What I mean is,
What?
as a senior case specialist, I'm always very careful about maintaining proper boundaries when handling official duties in Wi-Fi. But to make sure you're supported, I've selected an exceptionally skilled Hollow operative from our internal database.
Oh.
And she'll be assisting you.
Wait, what if it's Arya? And that that commission? Because they both talked about how the commissions are both like leading into the Hollow, and that we might run into each other. It could be this, because we don't know these specifics about the commission, right? From her. It could be this, but you don't have any public security identification on you, and that skilled operative hasn't even arrived yet.
But
Oh wait, I forgot
Cecilia, you're
Wise
barely
talks
wearing
for
any
me.
Public security
bad.
identification. Can't you move around freely?
She has that on her tail. I guess even on like whatever that like on her chest thing. Under that whatever that. Yeah, like what is that thing? I don't know what you call that. Oh, it's a snake. I just saw it move. Wait. I was like, I wonder is that supposed to be like one of those like I guess the best word I can say was keychains. Oh no, that's a snake. I saw the tongue move. Yeah, it just did it right now. I couldn't find like a word to say it. But I just realized that's a snake wrap around her.
And plus, that skilled operative is running late.
Is she supposed to be like
You
a
might as well
snake?
use the time
Like
to conduct
Thyrin?
some preliminary investigation.
The terrifying
'Cause she has a
miasma in
tail.
Lemnian Hollow? No. I mean, the complex situation surrounding Lemnian Hollow isn't something a mere little proxy like you could possibly grasp. I've heard there are multiple factions entrenched there. Porcelumix, Obel Squad, Yunquay Summit, the Exaltists, and more. We really shouldn't act rashly.
All right. Then let's wait for that skilled Hollow operative to arrive before heading out together. When are they getting here?
She replied to me on Internet, saying she'd reach Phylum Heights by this evening.
Internaut? Didn't you say she's an operative from the internal database?
What's strange about that? We always use Internet to stay in touch. All right, don't start getting all paranoid. Wait. That place has egg rice noodle rolls? I have urgent business to take care of right now. We'll regroup at the cable car station this evening.
Cecilia takes off at full sprint towards Yumcha-sin. It's still early. Why not head over to Suiben Temple for a quick visit? If that intelligent entity really is connected to Lemnian Hollow, Shifa might know something.
Strange. I've never heard anyone from Wi-Fi Peninsula mention anything about intelligent entities existing in Lemnian Hollow. Don't tell me it has something to do with the creator again.
I don't know, maybe. I am kind of curious what's gonna come like after. Like I see them there, Spook Shack. Yeah, I wonder what's gonna come after this whole story. Oh, there she is, right there. Yeah, I think she's supposed to be a snake, like a snake Thyrin. And then she has a pet snake right there. Oh yeah, when did Pub Security become change its uniforms? I don't know. I would get her if she was wearing the blue stuff, but I'm guessing like I don't know. She's supposed to be like dressed differently, like in the same style as Jane. But I don't know. I don't. The thing is, Jane is supposed to be like a undercover person. She has the logo on her tail and stuff, like or like the initials of the PubSec, and even on her shirt too. But yeah, if she's the new PubSec officer, I don't feel like I'll be getting her. If somehow I get Jane Doe for free, like if they do like a I don't know some kind of like selector or something, maybe I'd get her. And then I guess if somehow Seth's brother becomes playable too, then yeah, I can make a team just based on that then. Yeah, do it like that maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, guys, yeah, that'll be it for now. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good